Warning, this podcast contains bad words and stories about drugs and sex and overthrowing the government. Proceed with caution. Thank you. And now on to our show. Wake up, brother, we got nothing to do. Let's go outside, just me and you, and build a fort. We'll pack a lunch, won't be home till after dark. Then after dinner we can sneak back out. You know that high school girl I've been telling you about? Well, she gets undressed about 8:45, and we can watch her do it from the big old pine next door. She got a room on the second floor. Well, looks like another fucked up day in paradise.
Hey, we're rolling. Oh, whoa, whoa. We've started this episode several times, but here we go. Once and for all. I won't be broadcasting for very long this week as I'm processing yet another variant of weaponized influenza after my immune system has fully CRISPR'd the sequence of this virus. I will upload a sample to the open source immunity resource archive. Where would we be without oregano oil? By the way, this is the Daughter of Godcast, episode 137, oregano oil. Here it is. Here's my oregano oil. Where would we be without oregano oil? The efficacy of this natural helper cannot be exaggerated. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm not dead. I'm not dead, so I must be stronger. Paraphrasing Nietzsche. Besides this virus, what else has made me more this week? Well, news from Cannes a few days ago, we did not get in. This was to be expected, I guess, if you're a pessimistic sort of person. We got so much, we got so much yumminess just from sending them a Blu-ray that getting in might have sent me into anticlimactic shock. And really, what we sent was only a brilliant peek, which required a huge leap of faith by the Cannes jury. No one knows who Dan Kelly Shree Fuji Split is yet. He's not totally famous among cool people yet. That dog Blu-ray that went to Cannes was nothing but a slight flicker of heat lightning on the far horizon, easily missed. Hearing me lying in bed, which is actually where I am. I'm lying in a makeshift bed out here in the studio space post-production area. You might wonder why there's no one here serving me chicken soup. I don't eat chicken, that's one reason. And the other is that all my future girlfriends are still in Poland, Ethiopia, and so on. They're not here quite yet. Taking care of someone while they're sick is so intimate, and I'm definitely open to an avalanche of intimacy, always ready for a few more girlfriends and groupies who jive with a delicious mystique. Being ill at home works for me right now. I'm riding this out, being present, another adventure in physicality, in silence, in sensation. I may not have chicken soup. That's a little bit here. Oh, but I got these oranges. Let's have a little orange moment so I can get to the next couple paragraphs. Just like we did purring last week, here's a little bit chewing. These are the sounds of real life. Purring and orange chewing. So, what have we got to talk about? We posted a video last week, the People's Poetry Slam, and Jill gave us some feedback for that excerpt that we posted late last week, quite late, quite a bit, a day or two after episode 136, Sparks. We posted the video for feedback. And here's what Jill had to say. I loved Seamus. Seamus was the guy in the beginning who's the registered flower pervert. He did a good job for sure. And he's a hard act to follow, that Seamus. And Seamus was happy to hear the nameless cat purring in episode 136, but I think that was before the excerpt was posted, so we can't count that, Seamus's mentioning of cat purring, as feedback. So we heard from Jill. Oh, and Joe. Joe said he watched the excerpt and he thought it was good. And we just started asking for feedback again, so maybe it's going to take a little while for the feedback momentum to build back up. And since there's nothing to give feedback on this week, and I'm really not feeling very well, I'm going to wrap this episode and take a nap. Ready, here we go. Everybody, just be careful here as we come out of the driveway. I don't lose anything. Okay, that looks good. Up and out. Well, hello. Our Godcast, episode 137, Oregano oil. Maybe that's what we'll call this episode. I'm getting a little bit of a cold. Yes, a little bit of a cold. And so I'm going to run into Traverse City before Oriana closes and get myself some of the miracle cure for colds, respiratory ailments, oregano oil. So if you didn't know that, there's a tip. There's a tip for you.